Celebrimbor. Greatest smith of the Second Age. I'd heard the stories, but
I remember my name now.
My name is Alistair Duncan, and I play Celebrimbor in The Shadow of Mordor.
I'm Troy Baker, and I play Talion in Shadow of Mordor.
What's so interesting about the character and playing it was actually that level of mystery that my character has. The voyage of discovery that the player's going to go on with my character through the game and with Talion.
And you know, when Talion is first resurrected, it's this, where am I, what is happening? And the one person that can answer that is this specter.
if what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us.
We are very separate characters in this, but our characters are melded at times. The interesting part was when we're separate and we're actually either in conflict or trying to make a plan or moving forward through something or discovering things about ourselves.
I think there were challenges with developing the characters individually and also how those two will work in concert with each other. Because not only narratively, but also systemically, we have to establish that. And you never want to do anything that, from a narrative aspect, doesn't support gameplay. And then, in turn, you also want to make sure that the gameplay isn't in stark contrast to the story. So it was something that very early on, this relationship is really kind of the core of the story. These are the two people that take you through this journey.
There will be more battles, Talion, but we will find our peace.
The wonderful thing is that the voyage that the player goes on is the voyage we go on. We're actually, that's it. We gotta find these things out, and we have to do it together, even if we don't like each other. And then we end up as a team. It's very cool.
Sauron knows we're here.
Let's not keep him waiting.
I'm Nolan North, and I'm playing the Black Hand of Sauron.
We've worked together in a few games. This is the first time that we've ever, like, really, in a performance capture setting, ever been like...
Yeah, we've been on other performance capture games,
Right.
but our two characters didn't collide. When you take an interactive game to a performance capture studio, it's a completely different experience for the gamer.
And for the actor.
And for the actor, you know, and then for him to be able to come in here and do this great job with the lead character, Talion, and then it's so much fun for me to be able to play the darker character.
Now I give you no choice. We shall be sealed together in death.
You know, through social media and through people's imaginations, they envision that Nolan and I have this huge rivalry, which is ridiculous. Which is ridiculous because we're friends.
It's ridiculous.
It's terrible.
I can't even keep a straight face. Yeah, we hate each other. It's the worst.
In a huge epic story, you have huge epic characters. And from the Black Hand to Talion to Celebrimbor, all of these characters have such a crucial thing to play. And one thing that I love specifically about this character is what does it look like when a normal man, just an everyday man, is in this supernatural experience. And it all starts with a great story. It starts with a great script and then great characters.
All of which we had.
I have a gift for you, Celebrimbor.
Lord of the Rings was the first, like, epic saga that I was ever introduced to. And I remember just staring at the book and feeling it was like, there's volume 1. It felt like such a daunting task.
You
but
can't read.
Not everyone needs to know that.
Can we cut that out?
My name is Christian Cantamessa, and I am the co-writer and director of Shadow of Mordor.
But we just met, we had lunch, and it was pretty instant. We were like, okay, both of us, I think, were like, this is the guy, this is the guy. This is somebody that I trust with this.
The relationship just evolved over the material and over the way we managed to kind of bring the pages alive, I think. Shadow of Mordor is, I would say, a new chapter in universe of the world that Tolkien has created, and it's kind of bridging a gap between the story of The Hobbit and the story of The Lord of the Rings. For Shadow of Mordor, the challenge was to create something new, but that was built on the foundation of Tolkien, and to be respectful of his ideas while incorporating ours, and to be respectful of the fans and the scholars that have studied the material, and at the same time allow us to apply the material to the video game medium.
I mean, we've had some incredible moments creating some incredible scenes. They're emotionally driven, they're impactful. There's not one scene in this game that is superfluous. Everything is incredibly purposeful, and if it wasn't, it got cut.
The little I could do to help Troy was really just have a conversation and ask some questions to see if I could get the answers that could move the story forward in a filmic way, which is my job, and stimulate his creativity to bring the character alive. And I think we created an environment on the set where everybody was also allowed to help each other.
Yeah.
And when they stepped on the stage, they were the characters, and at that point, my job was to just get out of the way and film.
What is this place?
See for yourself.